Hey folks, this is Matt aka Slash, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We're here on version 0.21.1, which I finally got working. I had some issues when it first came out. I am on Linux, and for some reason, after the loading screen, it just kind of went kaput. But I re-downloaded it, and it appears they updated it from the last time I downloaded it, and it is working for me now. So I decided to start fresh with this version. So we're going to create a new campaign here. And I like this one. I think we'll go with that mission flag. And I think we're going to take a step back. I think trying to make a space station was a little aggressive after just achieving orbital flight. So instead, let's go into the VAB, and I want to try to get a 3-person rocket up. And I want to basically something similar to Gemini, I think. Let's go... This is... Where's the 3-person crew? This stuff looks a bit different. That's... Oh, it can hold a maximum of 3 crew. Minimum crew 1 to operate. Okay. So this is the command module we'll use. But basically, I want to get into orbit, and then I want to do some docking maneuvers. So that's what we're going to try to build here. In order to do that, I need some sort of docking port. And I believe somewhere there is a cover that's battery. I don't really want anything to do with the batteries. Yeah, okay, here we go. There's a docking port on the end of that. That's good. This will be our command module, or this will be what would turn out to be a lunar lander, I think. So this, what do we call this? Let's call this... What's this here for? Interesting. Let's call it... I'm terrible at naming things. We'll just call it docking test. So yeah, so that we got that, and this is going to be essentially what would end up landing on the moon. Now I'm going to need let's go ahead and get the SAS on there. That's a good idea. I'm going to need RCS tank. Very good. And then let's do angle snap, and let's get some thrusters on there. That's looking good. And then I think for this one we'll just put a small engine on the bottom. Oops. There we go. Like that. And that'll work out nicely. And then we need a docking, or not a docking, a separator, a stack decoupler. Nope, not that one. That one looks like it'll work. Excellent. And then I need, let's see, that will hold Kerbals, as will these. I don't know, this is unmanned. Okay, so we'll need one of these here eventually, but I'm looking for, what do we got? Here's a docking port. It's the wrong size. That's the wrong size. That's the right size. So we'll throw that there, that there. We're going to need an SAS for this one, and RCS tank as well. And we will need some actual fuel as well. Let's go with 2, because I think this stage is what's going to get us to orbit. Or actually, maybe let's do something a little bit more controlled. And we'll call this our... This will be more like the lunar... Or the mooner... pod. I want more fuel than that. Basically what I'm looking for here is to put... no, that's not right. I guess we'll go with this one. Why is this one so small? How about this? Nope. Alright, we'll go with this one then. I'd rather have too much fuel than too little. I'm looking to use this stage would eventually get to the moon. And back. That's the idea behind that. Oh, you know what? I have... Hold on a second. I've got an engine here with no tank. Nope. Nope. I need just a tiny tank. I guess this is the tiny tank. Alright, we'll do that. That's looking good so far. And then I want to get some of these guys on here. And I think I actually want to attach here and back here. Is that lined up properly? About there. That should give me enough control. And then, so that's to get to the moon. So now we need, let's throw, oops, control, where is it? Utility, where's the docking ring? There we go. Or no, that's not, that's the docking port. That's not what I need. I need a separator. I need this thing, which is where? Not there. Structural control? No. Can't find it. Utility? I can't find it. I've used it before. Where is it? It's not oh, it is structural. Okay. Nope. This one. Okay, we go there. Then we'll do I'm getting all lost in the menus here. Let's do 2 of those, and hopefully that's enough to get to orbit. Get into an orbit. And let's put a mainsail on that for that purpose. Actually, let's go with this one. That's a little weaker, but I think that'll do the job. Alright, and then, is there a way that I can, like, select this part? No, control didn't do it. Shift? Nope, that's just moving the whole thing. Alt. But that's being intercepted by my windowing manager. Fine, fine. Just do it the manual way. Throw that on there. And then we need some massive propulsion. Let's go this route. Actually, you know what? Can we... Is there a 3-way... So I think that would be awesome. How about this? Splitting one rocket into 2. That's the wrong size, though. I need a bigger way to do that. Oh, is it these? That's 4, that's 2, that's 3. There we go. Oh, but it gets all tiny. What's the 2 look like? That's tiny too, like this won't properly attach there. Maybe we do this then? This rocket's getting kind of tall. I'm concerned. I do feel like I need that, though. Alright, let's... Alright, let's go with that. And then... maybe a couple of these, maybe? What I'd really like to do is I'd like to split this off. Maybe we can do it, structural. These are adapters. That's an adapter. I don't know, I feel like we can actually make use of this somehow. Do we have like a tiny version of this one that has lots and lots of room in it? Seems like this is the biggest one. FLT. It's a FLT 400. Is there an FLT 800? Yes, there is. Let's go symmetry mode. Attach those. This does seem like it's getting quite unwieldy, but I don't know if I have enough power if I don't do this. Alright, and then let's get the smaller mainsail engine. Skipper, liquid fuel, mainsail, liquid engine. That's the big one. I think this is the small one. Okay. And how big are these? I throw a bunch of these solid rocket boosters on? So that doesn't seem like enough there. Let's get the structural. I think it's under structural that the... yeah, there's a decoupler. Let's place those here. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this so far. I want this down lower than they're letting me put it, though. Can I move it down now? Okay. Oh, no. Dang it. Can I go... oh, that's... yes, let's point them straight down into the earth. Alright, I guess that's as low as it's gonna get. I'll have to live with that. Let's move this ship down a little bit here. Okay. And finally, let's get some support beams in here. And hopefully this isn't insane. This looks awfully tall to work. But we're gonna give this a shot. Let's quickly look at the staging. What are these? That's these guys. So these guys should go down here. As should these guys. Okay. So these fire. These fire. It's a lot of fuel. Hopefully that's enough. Anyway, so these fire, and these decouple. That makes sense. Then next, we decoupled the solid rocket boosters, so those should go for a while. Then next, after that, we decouple that stage, and then we can activate that engine. Hopefully this stage will then propel us into an orbit. Once that's done, we decouple. we leave that part behind, then this engine will go when we need it, and we decouple this when we feel like the docking. We're gonna give this a shot, and we're gonna see how well it works. I'm honestly starting to wonder now if I've actually overpowered the rocket, but we shall see once it has loaded. Holy moly! Yeah, that thing looks huge. That looks like it's got about one stage too many, I think. But we're gonna try it anyway. If we have problems, good luck, Bill, Bob, and Jebediah. I am concerned. Oh, you know what? You see that, all that wiggling around down there? That's no good. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. The game cannot be saved. I was in the last save was 18 seconds ago. Huh? How do I, like, I want to abort. Can I... abort. Space Center. That's weird. I don't know why I had to click abort first. Let's get back in the VAB and fix that up. What's this? Astronaut complex. Spaceplane hangar. Something I can't select. Tracking station, launch pad. Cool. Alright, what we need to do is we need to get some struts in here, I think. We need to go like from here to here. And that went all around, very good. And we need to go like that. And we need to go like so. Alright, that looks much more stable. And do I want to get rid of part of this? No, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it as is. Here we are. Oh, we got different astronauts this time. Robal, Thumball, and Nedson Kerman. Incidentally, I'm going to be cutting out a lot of the loading screen time, I think, because it actually has been going fairly slowly. Probably because I'm recording more than anything else, but gonna cut some of that out of the final video, just in case you thought, wow, this game loads awfully fast. No, I'm cutting that out. Alright, cross your fingers, because this is going to be pretty crazy. I think we'll be lucky if it even gets off the ground with this much weight, but here we go. In 3, 2, 1, ignition. Whoa, what happened? What? No! They survived! What happened? Things just like fell apart. Doesn't make any sense at all. Hold on. Revert flight. Revert to launch. I'm wondering if there was something wrong with the staging? So all of these guys should be going off. Oh no, okay, that's... Yeah, there's like no thrust going on here at all. Oh, and there's... Oh. They survived again! These are the luckiest dang Kermans. Alright, clearly that design is just far too heavy for what we're doing. I think that final launch stage is just not any good at all. Okay, I think we might have a winning design now. I've taken off the really unwieldy bottom stage and replaced it with this. We got 3 tanks here in the middle. And then attached to the sides on decouplers are 2 tank stacks with another mainsail engine on the bottom of them. And what I'm gonna do is a little trick where we're going to send the fuel from these tanks. Oops, let's zoom in. From these outer tanks into the center engine, like so. And that will cause the outer rockets to run out of fuel first and continue kind of fueling this engine here in the middle, so we can drop these when we get up higher, save some weight. So first stage, we're going to decouple and fire up the rockets. Then when these 4 are empty, we drop them, and then it's pretty standard sailing from there on out. Fingers crossed. Let's see if this works any better than the last attempt does, because last attempt was pretty bad. Alright, we got Robble, Thumble, and Nedson again. Very good. Going to throttle up to about there, I'm thinking. You don't want to go full throttle in atmosphere because apparently it's not as efficient. But this looks much more wieldy. This looks like a much more capable rocket. So we're going to give it a shot. We get the SAS on, we get the throttle up, and we're going to launch in 3, 2, 1, ignition. Aha! And we have liftoff of the docking test craft. Nice straight liftoff. The liquid fuel is dropping off at the expected rate. Oh, we're getting a lot of wobbling all of a sudden. Ooh, that's no good. Now, I do have 2 SASs on here. I wonder if they're compensating for each other too much. Gonna hang in there. Gonna turn the SAS off for a second. And we're gonna try and keep it on course manually for the time being. That seems to be working out okay. Let's put the SAS back on. Alright, not too bad. Oh yeah, it gets a lot of wobble. I think, can I disable one of them? Where would it be? This one. Toggle torque. Alright, so that's disabled. Let's get the SAS back on. That doesn't seem to really have helped at all. Well, maybe sorta. Let's get back on target, though. We're drifting quite a bit. So let's get on that 90-degree line, try and get an orbit. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Alright, drop those guys off. Okay, let's throttle up a bit. Oh man, I'm having so much difficulty here. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're on the line. Let's try putting the SAS back on and see what we get. Seems to be holding together quite a bit better now. How are we doing on fuel? We're doing just fine on fuel. Let's check the map here. Apoapsis is getting up nicely. I want to try and go for about an 80-kilometer orbit. So I think this might actually be a working design. This design might eventually get us to the moon, in fact. We will have to change up this top capsule and get some sort of landing functionality on it. But I think otherwise we're in pretty decent shape. Oops, turn the SAS off there for a second by accident. How we doing? 40,000. Throttle all the way up now. And how we doing? There's our fuel for the stage. We're doing pretty darn good. Alright, let's toggle the SAS off a bit and come down more in line with the direction we're actually heading. Alright, very soon, and we'll cut the engines. So we got a good apoapsis. We're going to now, let's try some RCS here. See if that helps with the maneuvering. It does seem to be. We're going to aim for the horizon. Try and get that orbiting maneuver here very shortly. Tracking right along that line. Very good. Hold that right there. Oh, it's a big heavy ship. It is a big heavy ship. Having a hard time compensating back to the line there. How we doing? We got about a minute to go to our apoapsis. I think we'll turn the RCS off for now. Let's go ahead and burn. See if we can't widen this out to an orbit with this stage. Not too bad. Let's drop it back. Don't want to be too far ahead of the apoapsis here. If I burn right here, that's the most efficient use of my fuel. Let's get this down to maybe 5 seconds and then we'll throttle all the way back up. We will have to stage though, which is not the best news because we're supposed to be using that stage later to get to the moon, but for this mission it's fine. Let's throttle up. Doing fantastically. Very soon that's going to run out. We'll jettison. Let that float away a bit. Let's also nose down a bit more. Yep, right about there. And burn. Let's check on our orbit. We are past our apoapsis, which is not good. I waited too long to fire the engines again. But hopefully this will widen out to an orbit. Although this is the weaker engine, isn't it? Oh, this may not be very good at all. I don't think we're gonna have any luck here. This engine is not powerful enough to push this into an orbit. When we hit 70,000, I'm gonna abort because we're gonna be re-entering atmosphere around that point. Alright. Well, unfortunately that was a failure. We're going to go ahead and transfer some fuel. How do I do that? I click on this. I right click on that. I say fuel. Oh. That controls the flow. I hold control. No. I hold shift. Oops. Nope. That's not it. Oh, I hope I don't hold alt because that doesn't. Nope. Because that pops that up. I think that's what I have to do though. Shoot. I can't transfer fuel. Alright. Well, I was going to transfer some fuel off to this. Just for the heck of it. But I guess we will not be doing that. Let's go ahead. Oh! No. I did not actually equip this with the proper systems to land safely. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Let's turn this guy up. And make one last ditch effort to get it into orbit. Let's hold it right there. Where are we at? Oh, we are in horrible shape. There's no way they're getting into orbit. There's no way they're surviving the landing either. Because I forgot to put parachutes on it!